Hello everyone, Beating from the bedroom here, your guitar junkie, with this. Yeah, GladIAtor. GladIAtor? I don't know. It's a line between the Glad and the Aitor. Demonfx double preamp, handmade. Look at it. Would you just look at that? Look at how cool that looks. It's got that vintage vibe going for it. Yeah, so this is the last pedal. This is the end-all pedal board. No more playing around. No more chasing tone. Maybe for this year. Or this month. Or this week. I don't know. But what I have is I have a daisy chain. So it splits three ways. 1, 2, 3. Or should I say 1, 2, 3. The Polytune has a buffer in it, so it pushes from here into the pedal, into the vibrating, whatever this is. I forget. And my Molly Warlock. All the others have 9-volt going directly to them with a power supply underneath the board. So this one has a piggyback off of the second power supply on my Polytune tuner. So this way here, it runs right to that and gives it the 9-volt juice that it needs. It doesn't need a whole hell of a lot. And it's an amazing pedal. So between this one having 2 channels and my Demonfx Andy Timmons clone having 2 channels, I've got a total of 5 different channels on my clean, and if I want, on my dirty. So these are soft click buttons. Really sweet. I've got tone, gain, volume. You've got a comp switch, which the comp is on, the comp is off there. This enables you to stack the 2, or you could switch it and they'll be single. So right now I have it on D for double. And then you have jazz and rock. So just to go through it real quick. This is my clean tone. I hate when a guy's just fun strum it for like 5 minutes. Like, just give you 3 different chords, right? So here's the channel, first channel. So you can hear it. I've got the gain all the way down. Now the trick to any pedal is you turn it up until you hear the buzz or the hum. And if you don't hear the hum, you know, until it's like almost all the way on, then you just turn it up to the desired tone that you like. That's how I have these 2 set up. And they stack well together. The funny part is that this stacks well together when they're both on. It stacks well together with the TC Electronics Zeus. I get a little bit of noise when I stack it with its, own brand pedal. Funny, right? So yeah, that's all the grit. Not much, but with the comp, it pushes it, especially on the dirty channel. Now, on the second channel, I've got the gain looking at like 11 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock, say 10:30. The tone on this one is like 2 o'clock. The tone on here is 12 o'clock. And the volume, again, is just set so the volume is equal to the amp. So as you can hear with the gain only at 10:30, it's got a lot of bite, a lot of grit to it. Now stacked, Nice and quiet. You hear that? That's right. You don't hear anything. Yeah. So, perfect combination together. Going with my Andy Timmons Demonfx dirty drive. Yeah, it's even dirtier than this. Now I stack it nice and quiet. Yeah. Turn that off. Turn this puppy on. I love these soft click. I really do. Yeah, it's a different tone. See? It kind of muffles it a little bit. Put it on with the drive. Kind of muffles it again. Now, listen to it with the Zeus drive. Yeah, it's got a little bit more punch to it. And again, it's quiet. Here, nothing. Sweet. Yeah, awesome. And again, together, you know, let me see. Yep. Nice and quiet. They all work well together. They play well together. They're all compatible. And I've got a variety of tones. 5 different on the clean. Right there. So, put the dirty channel on. And the gain, I always say, is between 2 and 3. It never goes past 3. On my Eddie Van Halen 5150 Iconic 3 40-watt combo amp. So this is it by its. The only thing that's on the amp is reverb. I don't even have the delay on. Let's stack it with the Zeus. You hear that a little bit more? Now this I only use really the gain on this side for my Washburns that have the Bill Lawrence USA 500 pickups because they're super bright, super loud. It tones them down a bit. Very hard to tell, but if I were to plug in one of the 2 Washburns with the Bill Lawrences, you would definitely hear it. Here's the dirty drive. Right? All nice and quiet, all compatible. Now listen how quiet. Yeah. So the comp is on and it's squeezing it, and it just gives it that little bit more on there. Stack it with the dirty. Stack it with the drive. Stack it with the Zeus. See, all very quiet. Stack it with the dirty side now. With the dirty boost. Yeah, with the drive and the Zeus. So I don't know if the phone is picking that up, if you're going to be able to hear it on your phone speaker, your earbuds, or your TV, or your computer, or your computers. If you have headphones, which I use, plugged into your computer. But there are different tonalities out of all of them. Now let's stack it with the other side. See, nice and quiet. It doesn't matter if I stack one into the other. They're both on at the same time, simultaneously, and together. Yeah. So, now that humming is when I turn the volume down on the guitar. See? Yeah, I'm using my Eddie Van Halen Deluxe, the blue quilted maple top. So, It's not like a thorough user's guide to the pedal. I don't want to turn any of the knobs. The only thing I would do is turn this off, put the second one on, and it kind of cuts the mids out and brings the bass. You hear it? That's what that switch does, the Jazz Rock. It just cuts it down. It takes really the quality of the tone out of the pedal and just makes it like it, you know, a standard dull, flat kind of jazz tone, which basically I run a jazz tone out of my amp. My amp doesn't sound metally. It sounds like a jazz or jazz fusion, where it's in between the 70s, you know, classic rock crunch, and not that metally, not that thick and crunchy over the top kind of thing. So you know, that's the way I like it. That's it. You know, again, like I said, I don't want to turn the knobs because I've been playing with this thing since, let me see, since I'd say about 2:10 today, and it is now 8:36 and counting. So I finally got it where I tweaked it. It's just right. I've got it where it's compatible with everything. I've got no humming, no hissing, no buzzing. And I'm so glad that I kept the pedal. And I didn't send it back. Every time I walked away from it, I had another thought, you know, in mind to come back and try this, try that. And I finally got it where it's just perfect. And again, with everything I have on here. So that is it, you know. And this is my phase shifter. That's all I really use that for most of the time, and then I use it for you know, and I've demonstrated that before. It's and you could hear it. It's stacked with the second channel. Yeah, it sounds like that. It was like a horseshoe shaped thing, and you would put it in your mouth, and you would flick the thing and go bong 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 bong. It almost sounds like that. That's what I'm trying to make it sound like when I do that with the guitar. And I put the two together. I stole the wah-wah idea from Gary Moore when he was playing with that white Gibson Explorer. So that's it. Yeah, I hope this helps. If you're a tone chaser like I have been since I started playing electric guitar, it's a never-ending battle. You know, it's like it's a hard thing to stop searching for the perfect sound. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good day and a better tomorrow. And